Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a absolutely glorious day on this planet today. I've got a new character to introduce to you. You may have heard of Donut Mum. Well, Donut Mum, move out of the way because now we've got 32 Pizza Mum.
32 pizzas.
32 pizzas!
So we got Tower of Pizzas again.
Remember Alexandra Sabol? I think that's her name. From I don't know, she is still going, but everyone coins her as Donut Mum because she is the mum who does the like really aggressive plating up her kids' meals with her. You probably remember this somewhere. It might be jogging your memory. I've covered her a couple of times. Well, I was just scrolling on my FYP and along comes 32 Pizza Mum. And I thought the Donut Mum controversy was bad enough. And bear this in mind, I used to cover the Doherty Dozen a lot. And the Doherty Dozen, I think they're still doing it, have their like notorious fridges that they fill up for their kids. Oh, this week, TikTok have found a new mum to pick apart on her shopping habits.
I felt like I couldn't breathe when she was showing everything that she got. I think I might have gained a couple pounds just by watching the whole thing.
I just call her 8 bottles of soda mum or 32 pizza mum.
But some of them people in my comments, y'all are acting wild. Y'all actually think that is all we eat?
So today we are going to be doing just a little bit of a dive into what the controversy is with this particular mum, whilst also catching up with Donut Mum because she has been in some hot water lately surrounding the state of the house, and then also the fact that her daughter, there was a live that she did and her daughter was like pretty distressed because she couldn't get to sleep in her hot room.
She's not outing me. She has her own bedroom. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
And her mum basically puts TikTok over her kids, which is exactly what Alicia Doherty does as well. On a surface level, it kind of seems like this is just your average thing and it's just a load of mums and also parents, I've seen dads doing this as well, just showing you what they typically get, right? On level, that's what you think. You scratch a little bit below the surface and you quickly realize that a lot of these parents who do play up these like messy mum situations, they're doing it for rage bait, which obviously is going to impact their kids. If something is earning them a ton of attention, which can then equal a ton of revenue, they're going to continue doing it. And that's something that I found, which is obviously pretty sad when you do have kids in the mix. You have this woman called Boy Mum Times 3, and her whole entire thing is that she's 37, works full time, has 3 kids, and her parents have also moved back into the house. And she does just a variety of different things, but one of the things that has blown up her TikTok recently, and I have seen so many creators talking about this, like the same people that would cover like the Donut Mum situation, they're also covering her. She did a food haul where, I mean, I'll play it to you, let you in. There were like 5 bags of like crinkly chips, fries as some of you might call it. There was like 8 bottles of like Dr. Pepper or something that was going on. And there was like 32 things of pizza like stacked on top of each other. And then as well as that, you then had the addition of like 2 cucumbers, a lettuce, a watermelon, some bananas. Some bananas were definitely in there. And people just couldn't believe their eyes.
Trey Hall is a 37-year-old full-time working mom of 3 boys who also moved her parents in with her from 3 different places. We got groceries from Sam's, Walmart, 4 places. Sam's, Walmart, Food Lion, and Piggly Wiggly. So we got 2 containers of the 2-bite brownies. 2 of those because they'll be gone so quick. We got 1 big thing of Cinnamon Toast Crunch because we still had some left over from last trip. We got a big box of the oatmeal cream pies. We got some tea. We got some cereal bars. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big bags of fries, some cucumbers, some lettuce. Here's that good old Lewis bread from the Piggly Wiggly, some bananas. We got 6 blocks of the Monterey Jack cheese. We got a watermelon. We got 2 big things of mayonnaise because we be going through some mayonnaise. We got some grapes. We got some eggs. 2 things of the allergy medicine. Blocks of the mozzarella cheese. 6 blocks of the mild cheddar cheese. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Dr. Peppers. We got these subs for Bryson. He absolutely loves the Italian Hero subs at Walmart. We got 4 of these for him, so this should last him for quite a few days here. We got 1 Mountain Dew because we still have a few of those left. We got a box of Fruit Loops. We got 1 bag of the purple Doritos. We got a thing of buttermilk, a big bag of sugar. We got 2 gallons of milk. We got a thing of Nabs. We got the Fruit Loops with marshmallows. We got some Oreos. We got 2 packs of Capri Sun, 4 New York strip, a thing of drumsticks here. We got 2 packs of pork chops, 32 pizzas.
32 pizzas.
So we got a tower of pizzas again for Brayden. I will cry. 10 packs of strawberry Kool-Aid. And we got 3 cases of water, but I am not picking those up for y'all. So yeah, that was included in this.
Now, this food haul, allegedly, it will last her, like, she says, people are asking how many times a month do you grocery shop? And she says 2. Other people are pointing out, and I did go back and fact check this, so this one I think was released on like the 10th, but then she did do one on the 29th, so for me that would check out. In her previous video that she did, she was buying kind of similar things, like she bought a massive great big thing of sugar, which she then had to get another one of. I don't know what she's making with that much sugar, but whatever.
1, 2, 3, and 4 big boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So this is like the 2 bags in 1 boxes because Brantley and Bryson both eat this, and this is gonna last us for 2 weeks. Ooh, a big box of popcorn, some paper plates, some sugar.
I would just like to point out as well is that one of the reasonings why people are having such a like adverse reaction to all of this is because the 32 pizzas allegedly is just for one of her kids. Yes, with some kids it goes beyond picky eating. It literally is like a sensory issue. Like some kids will not eat a lot of different things. Fully granted, I understand that. Okay, so I'm not sure which one it is, but by the sounds of it, like the kids all kind of eat this kind of stuff anyway, so it's not as if we're talking about one specific child. It's not as if everyone else is eating stuff that's like way better than just pizza, if this is making any sense. The thing that people were trying to tell her, people were like, girl, I see you fighting for your life in the comments. People might not be sharing in the kindest way, but they have a point. Yes, you have some veggies and fruits, but majority is junk. You can feed whatever you want for your family, but when you put it on the internet, you are subject to criticism. And she says, oh, I'm totally fine. Lol, they're making me money. I could go on these comments and I may throw them about left and right, but the vast majority of people are going like, why do you feed your kids this kind of stuff? Da, 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 da. Of course, if it's working for her, then of course she's like going to continue posting it. Like that's just the way that it is when people find things that really do well with the TikTok algorithm. They will keep on going even at like the detriment of their own children.
She's clearly the troll. She knows it's wrong. She doesn't care to make any changes for the health of herself and her family. Continues to neglect her children's health and then post it for the world to see. You are on my page, my videos, and I'm the troll. I literally am not doing anything except for posting my life on TikTok. This is not rage bait. This is nothing that I have not done for way before I started posting on TikTok. I honestly don't know what to tell you guys. I truly just, some of y'all are not making sense. Like, you're on my page. If you don't like my content, if you don't like what I have to say, move along. Nobody cares.
But some people are there saying, like, I don't remember her stating that this was a healthy grocery haul or anything like that. These comments to be the way they are, it's just a haul of what she purchased, and it's no one's job or responsibility to tell her what to purchase for her family. ... Weird. And she's saying, it's definitely so weird, thank you. But those comments are in the minority. What she does say is she says, as a comeback to all of this, that we don't see every single bit of her day, that her kids' majority are quite fussy, and that she is actually, or was once upon a time, really, really health conscious and tries to, you know, give evidence as to how she hasn't always been like this. What I'll say is that she's mostly talking about how it's impacting her rather than her children.
I get it. But y'all over there in them comments acting like I weigh 500 pounds and I don't even weigh near that. Now, I'm also not going to sit here and say that I eat perfect and so healthy every single day. No, I do not. I know how to eat healthy. Believe it or not, I've actually been super health conscious most of my life.
Oh, and to combat everyone talking about the cucumber fiasco of her having like 2 cucumbers and like a carton of grapes, to combat the pints of Dr. Pepper, what they're saying is that actually they have a big garden and then they have a big freezer full of veggies, and that is where it all comes. So whoever, whatever, like, she's probably shown us this vegetable garden before, and I swear I have seen people like talking about it in the comment section.
And I do want to let y'all know, my family has probably an acre of garden every single year, full of fresh veggies. Our freezers are full of fresh veggies. I really don't have to shop for those, aside from a few things. And then y'all want to say I look older than 37. I'm sorry, but I know that is not true. At this point, y'all are just wanting to be mean to me. But I do not get Botox or fillers or any of that stuff. And I know a lot of people do now. And I'm not judging because I might one day. But I haven't. So I actually look my age.
What I'm getting from her ultimately is the fact that she just can't quite seem to understand that if you put something on the internet, obviously people are going to have an issue with it. But similarly to what I said at the very beginning, because we're going to be talking about her in just a hot minute, have a new messy mum every single month, it feels like. And this 32 pizza lady is definitely in the hot seat this month. There once was a time where we had Alexandra Sabol. It is Sabol. I don't know why I've got to say that with such a question mark at the end. We had Donut Mum. Basically, right, we had Donut Mum, who, as luck would have it, yes, she would serve donuts. There has been, to be honest with you, the donut thing is actually like the least of the problems that is going on over there, to be honest, judging by what she is now posting. I'm semi-convinced that she is doing a majority of this just to be a troll online. Obviously, the way that she's like plating up the food, she's worked out that the algorithm really favors it when she looks like she literally hates her kids when she's like serving up their food. That she is trolling. But there's other areas where I'm like, from her being so consumed with trying to be a troll towards her kids and towards like the internet, it's actually kind of made her like that. So for instance, there was a post recently which actually is really actually quite sad. So I'm going to put a little trigger warning right here to skip like a couple of minutes. But she, like a lot of the other TikTok messy mums that we see, right? She spends a lot of her time on live. She spends a lot of her time kind of ignoring her children just to do it for the TikTok. Her kid comes in and is extremely upset and actually sounding extremely distressed that they can't go to sleep, okay, because their room is too hot.
You won't let me.
When did I say you could sleep in the living room?
It's hot in my room. I'm always hot in my room when I sleep in it.
I didn't say you could sleep in the living room.
I didn't not sleep in the living room when it's hot in my room. I'm gonna be on all night. I'm on every single night in my room.
Okay. I got a lint remover.
You got one. Why did you get another one? Dad?
She's not outing me. She has her own bedroom. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It's hot in my room, and that's it.
You don't have to sleep in here.
Yeah, but you won't let me sleep in there. It's hot in
In
my
where?
What?
Sleep in where?
In your room?
No, you're not sleeping in my room.
I know, you never let me.
No, I don't.
And it's hot in my room. That's why I always have to sleep in here.
The mum is like, no, you're not. Why? Like, if your child is that distressed, just let them. And also the kid was then like, okay, fine, I'm going to sleep in your room. And Alexandra, once again, is just like, no, you're not sleeping in my room. Like, not taking it seriously. Why can't you just get your kid a fan? And I'm not saying that because I think, like, you know, fans can just materialize out of thin air. Obviously, I realize that people struggle. But we see her like continuously, like her nails somehow. I mean, yes, I got mine done, but also if my kid needed a fan, I'd get them a fan. you know, nails are done, this and that. We see her buying things, all right? We do. We see her also, she must earn a little bit of something from TikTok. The amount of trolling that she does, she must have $35 for a fan for her kid, but no, she can't even be bothered to do that, and just like completely disregards it on TikTok, like as if her kid coming in acting distressed that they don't have a fan is such an inconvenience to her because she needs to sit on her ass and talk to her screen. Do you see what I mean? It's like she's gone so far the other way that she's actually, like, she's gone so far as to being such a troll that it's actually impacting her children. And do not even get me started on the fact that she has like rabbits and guinea pigs, I'm pretty sure, just like roaming around her bedroom, just crapping everywhere. And if you think that's an exaggeration, it's not.
Alex's bedroom is even worse. Poo. Rag, wet white poo.
This isn't me just coming at these people, right? What I end up coming at on my the reason why I get so annoyed about it is because they all start doing things as a trolling effort, and then it literally just starts up impacting the kids. Like, she'll do this whole entire pan around of her house and just be like, see, my house is clean. And the thing is that you don't need like a PhD for someone to tell you that you're obviously trolling. Like, you know that that's not clean. You know, but they do it to troll. But once again, who does it impact? The kids. Another really big example of this, and I have not spoken about Alicia Doherty in the longest time. Do not set me off. She started like flagging some of my videos, but she probably won't even know that I'm even talking about her because I'm not going to put her in the title of the thumbnail. She may not even know. Just going to briefly explain, right? So, for instance, we all know that Alicia Doherty, she is another mum who went mega viral for her food hauls where she used to spend like $1,500, not an exaggeration. Sometimes more, sometimes could be like 1,800. A majority of it would be like junk food, the issue that people had with it, the issue that I had with it mostly, was that a lot of her kids had fetal alcohol syndrome, where she would come on and she used to make videos saying that basically like her kids could get really, really, really addicted to sugar. They should stay away from things they can be addicted to, but even when they're older, even when they're growing up, because a lot of them were foster kids and adopted, so a lot of them were growing up and then they then get addicted to sugar. So basically Alicia, like off the bat, as soon as her kids could start consuming food, would just, oh my god, it's insane. It's insane. I try and not judge too much on what people feed their children, but if you know, you know. And this is a really good point. So people used to literally go mad at her because it was like, what do you mean? Like, why are you feeding your kids this when you know that they could develop problems? This is my whole point. Well, she decided, right, because she was like queen of the trolling, because people were so upset by it, she decided to get them individual mini fridges, okay, and put them in their kids' bedrooms. And then she would do like TikTok and YouTube shorts on restock my kids' fridges with me. If you think that it's going to be anything other than like awful, you're wrong. You're so unbelievably wrong. Like, I saw one recently where, was it her youngest? I think her youngest is like 7 now. I don't know, 6 or 7. She said she wanted Rolos. The crap that I'm talking about. And these fridges are just like, there was one time where one of her kids just wanted steak and they were like 9 or something, so they just basically cooked a load of steak and then put it in like Tupperware and put it in the thing. And the ironic thing is, that was the healthiest fridge. That was the healthiest fridge. But it was just like the fact there was like a whole fridge full of steak, like stuff that would blow your mind. Like, what, like, why is this happening?
They're stocked for another week.
But once again, she was doing it to be a troll, right? She was doing it to be a troll, and that's what she's still doing. But who suffers from that? Oh, and just to top it off as well, they're not proper fridges. This was already exposed. They were actually like coolers. They were just to keep food, cool. They weren't actual fridges because people managed to find it. That was a whole era in itself, but it's still going on. My whole point is that like all of these people, I don't know about 32 pizza lady yet, but who knows, she might just start like amping it up for the trolls, because those videos get like millions of views compared to like a few thousand. There's nothing the matter with a few thousand, but if you're going like few thousand me cleaning versus like 1 million me showing 32 pizzas, people are going to go with that if they want the extra cash. And that's when it starts impacting the children. And this is how you end up with the Alicia Dohertys and the donut mums of the whole thing. And that woman who had like CPS called because of the state of the house, can't remember her, but I've covered her before as well. You have all these different people, and it's just like I could just tell the way their mind's working. So I would not be surprised if 32 pizza box lady ends up going down the exact same path as the rest of these people. Yeah, that is pretty much all I have to say to you guys today. I hope you have a fabulous day wherever you are in this world. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I will catch up with you guys in the next video.